Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in this world. Let's get you a daily reading. What's going on, everybody? Hoping that everybody is good and that things are safe. Please note these are general messages. They're not going to resonate for everybody. So just take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, it's okay. It just means it's not your message this time. I'm doing it at a collective level because really, so many of us have every sign in our chart. It's crazy. Hermit. Wow, some of you have been doing some soul searching as of late. Some of you are really yearning for some time away. You're yearning to be alone. You're definitely, oh, my eye is being drawn to the tree of knowledge there. And I'm getting a sense that a lot of you are going to be pulling back, or you have done. And you're at a place where you're trying to find a light at the end of the tunnel. You're really getting in touch with your inner self, and this is good. This is good considering everything that's going on in the world right now. Many of us have been on this spiritual journey where we are learning what has been hidden under the high priestess energy, especially in the age of Pisces. So much is coming to the surface now that, you know, we're trying to learn, and many of us are seeing things that we never saw before. And it's almost like a rude awakening. It's like a light turned on. And it can be scary to some, but the thing is that whatever it is that you didn't see before, the reason it's being brought to the surface is because it's something that needs to be cleaned out. It's something that needs to be dealt with. It's something that needs to be balanced. Because I feel as though, yeah, look at this, Judgment in reverse. There it is. So many people are starting to get their karma right now. And you're also starting to learn that there's a lot of people around you maybe who made some bad decisions, or maybe even you made some bad decisions. And I'm getting a sense that a lot of you are withdrawing from a lot of drama as well, because you're starting to really see that whoever is getting their comeuppance, I feel like it's well deserved. And I don't think that they're happy about it, but at the end of the day, it's something that they need to learn. These are people around you who could be hurting others, lying to get what they want, manipulating, not putting the care of the world in focus, but instead just a care of themselves, right? So there's definitely some comeuppance here. There's a judgment, and maybe even you felt judged by somebody as of late. So you might be withdrawing into hermit mode because you don't want to be dealing with the garbage. The foundation of this is how to move forward. The Three of Wands in reverse says to me that maybe you're dealing with people who have different views on how to move forward in life, or what is the end game that we're trying to reach here. Or maybe you're dealing with people that can't even, or who don't even have foresight. They lack that ability to see or think ahead, and because of it, they're always acting in the moment. And when they do that, they make bad decisions because they don't consider everything. They don't see the forest for the trees. And that's funny. I kept hearing that in my mind this morning, was can't see the forest for the trees. And I thought, what is that about? And that makes sense. It's like they're so busy focused on their tree house that they don't see the dangers that are lurking in the bushes around them. So I feel like many of you have made decisions, or you are going to be making a decision to walk away from the way that things have been done, because it doesn't work for you, and you're starting to see that you can't trust these individuals around you. And that's not a bad thing, because that's going to lead you to quote unquote your soul family. You're getting wiser. You're getting wiser. Recent past. Yeah, see, there was a death of something. There was a transformation. This death card was something, see what I mean in terms of something coming to the surface and being set free? I feel it's you being set free from the dark cloak and you not being able to see what was in that cloak. See how the face is covered? This person or these people, whoever was around you, and there's that tree of knowledge again. You see it in both cards here. You've definitely learned a lot, and you've gone through a huge spiritual lesson here. And a lot of you are starting to realize, you know what? I've got to cut out and end some things. And I feel too, that might be sad for some of you, but always know the energy cannot be destroyed. It just simply changes form. Okay? It cannot be created nor destroyed. It just simply changes form. It always exists. Therefore, the people in your life will always energetically be around you. So even if you're not getting along, and even if you're not seeing eye to eye on big issues right now, it just simply means it's time for a new chapter in your life. Okay? Or a new chapter in their life. We can't take everyone with us. And that's one thing about life, is that it constantly changes. And we have to accept that. When we accept that, we make peace with it. We all want to hold on to what's here and now in front of us, but without the adaptation for change, we become so fixed and rigid that we cause our own happiness and we can't move forward because we stay stuck. So I feel like some of you are going through a real good change right now in where you're learning to accept this peace. Oh, look at that. See? And I get this feeling, because this is the Knight of Cups, it's about moving on from relationships of some sorts. Okay? So someone might be moving on, maybe from work, maybe a lover. This is usually to do with love and romance. So maybe you're going to be moving on because you started realizing, like some of you even may be realizing you're happier alone. You're happier alone than having to be in a connection where you end up just judging each other. Familiarity as well breeds contempt, right? So I feel like some of you are going to be taking your heart, but as you move on and into new chapters, you're going to be attracting those who see the things that you do and who are at the level of understanding and wisdom that you're at. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. There it is. There's the Lovers. Told you. And why? It's because you're becoming whole within yourself. So some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio influence here because you've got the Death card as well as the Knight of Cups. But I feel like some of you are moving into a wholeness with yourself where you're generating your own happiness. Others of you are moving towards people now who are to assist you in this next level of growth in your chapter, in your life. Okay? Some of you might even be judging yourselves harshly because you feel like you're aging and you're like, what did I do with my life? But you know what? You've done tons. Love and happiness is a state within us. It's not something that can be, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not something that can be completely relied upon somebody else to bring us. Does that make sense? Like, we cannot rely on other people to bring us our heaven on earth. That's up to us to create. So I'm really getting a feeling of releasing attachment. Let's get another, what's this Death card, please, Spirit? That's right. It's like some of us have stayed too long putting in time and effort, even in the monotonous ways of trying to continue, because this wanted to come out sideways, but trying to continue to make something happen over and over and over again when it's technically beating a dead horse. We have to make the decision that for our growth, it's time to move on. And it's not as bad as we think. That's the thing. This is what Spirit is telling you, is look at the love that's coming in for you. Look at the different people that you're going to meet. And we can't bring everyone with us because we all grow at different or at different times, right? We all get to different levels of understanding when we do, but it's something about impermanence here that needs to be accepted, because the Knight is always moving, right? Moving through love, moving through relationships, moving through connections, moving through chapters of the life. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see what the near future has. King of Wands, taking a leadership position. So somebody who is very warm, compassionate, kind, caring, to a degree. This is somebody who's gone through the hard knocks in life, or maybe they've gone through some things, but there is, I'm getting a level of you taking charge of your life now. Or you might be moving into king status, meaning you're going to be able to rule by feeling good about yourself and having that confidence to do so, especially with your wisdom, drawing upon the wisdom that you had to be able to deal with whatever comes towards you. You could maybe even, let's see further. I want to see further about this King of Wands. Justice. Oh, okay. So what Spirit is telling you right now is that you've gone through a lot here. You've learned a lot. And you're going to need to draw on your wisdom because somebody is making decisions that is not good for everybody involved, but instead they're doing it from a selfish place that's based on their own. And I feel like they really focused on the fact that you were loving, caring, and kind. They, they made you feel as though you were cared for, but I hate to say this, you're going to be finding out that you're going to have to take on this King of Wands status to deal with a bit of a bully here who's not telling the truth. Okay? Somebody here, a masculine energy, is definitely not telling the truth about something. And in fact, there could be a lawsuit brought forward in terms of something. Hence this ending here. Could be dealing with a Libra or a fire sign. Libra or fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But I get the feeling that there's something here to do with some lies. And it's all going to come to the surface. Like I said, it's coming to the surface. So another message I'm getting too is don't let that deter you. Don't let that make you see life as a dark, sad place. Don't let that stop you in your tracks from living. We all have positive and negative aspects of ourselves. And with this Piscean season moving out and the Aquarian season moving in, we're really starting to see these quote-unquote leaders and how they've built the walls around us. Even in our love lives, we're starting to see things about our partners we never even knew. And some of you may have been with them for years. And you're like, this is what they've been up to? Whether it be finding something on their computer, finding something on their phone. And it's hard because, you may have been trying to move forward with them, but yet they had other plans. They weren't putting the work into this connection. Why? Because they never saw it as going the distance. This is somebody who's all for themselves. These people can be very selfish. The King of Wands, in the negative aspect, especially with this Justice card in reverse, they can be very selfish and very egotistical. They are the type of people that the attention all has to be on them when they walk into a room. Heaven forbid anyone give you attention. They just cannot handle it. This is their ego being bruised. And they get vicious. It's something within them and their lack of self-love. Okay? So nonetheless, you're getting wiser. You're going to have to draw on your wisdom in the next little while to deal with somebody who is just probably going to be a little bit of a bully. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Yeah, see? Whoo! What did I tell you? And this is about resources, not giving, stealing even, lying, cheating the system. Cheating whatever it is that's been around, not supportive. This is somebody who could have been in some shady dealings too with money, gambling, who knows. But this person, yeah. But you know what? It's all coming to the surface, and I feel like that's what this judgment is about. And I'm getting the sense that Spirit is saying, stay the hell clear. Doesn't matter how much of a connection you've had with this person, stay the hell clear of them, because karma's coming for them. Karma's coming. Yep, there's going to be some loss here, but you're not going to lose out. Why? Because you're going to be smart enough to step away from this person before they completely bring down and destroy everything. Okay? So use your wisdom. I'm getting the feeling like your intuition is telling you something here, people. And it's telling you, stay the heck away. If somebody shows you who they are, then you believe it and have that faith and that confidence in yourself to move forward. Move on to those that are going to support you. And I'm getting a trustworthy, honest feeling here, and that's important to you, but yet for some reason, this person who's driven by their ego and driven by whatever it is that they want, they're not doing it from a position of love like you are. Instead, they're doing it because they're gaining something materially, whether financially, at your behest. There's something here that they're doing that isn't true, and you're going to find out. But you know what? Get yourself away before they completely ruin everything, because this person's ship is sinking, and they're going to try and take you down with them. Misery likes company, but you're not going to let it happen, my friends. Beautiful. I love this. Tapping into your own wisdom. You know what's what. So let us, I can't believe it's snowing outside. Let's get a postcard from Spirit to close this off. Dear wonderful you. Yes, wonderful you. Intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. Nope. It's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you'll be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it'll be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There's an amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. See what I'm saying? Whoever has been around you, you're going to find that your values no longer align, and this is okay. It just means it's time to move on because you've grown. You've grown and you've been on a spiritual journey to the point where you like yourself. Love yourself even. So it says, may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. That was that choice too with the Lover's card. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You'll be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. And I say that too, where I said don't get discouraged about, how you've been treated by others who may not have been honest with you in their dealings, because you know what? It just simply means that chapter is over. But now you've got to take on that King of Wands energy as well, and not allow someone to bring you down with their sinking ship. Does that make sense? And it is scary. It's scary to move on, especially if you've been through this so much. You could be at the point where you just want to shut down completely, but I guess what Spirit is saying is that there is what you're looking for. There are people who are at your level, and it's time to find them, because you don't need to go through life alone. And you also have the wisdom to protect yourself no matter what you're up against. So like I said, whatever's going on here with this guy, this person, whatever they're doing that's going to be found out, sorry, but you can't take them with you. They made their own decisions. They made their own choices. You can't save everybody. You have to do what's best for you. That's what this life is about. Okay? All right, you guys, sending you so much love. Have an amazing rest of your day. See you soon. Bye.